All right, y'all. It's your boy, Hada, back with another Diamond Crew Sports podcast. Today, we're breaking down that Week 4 matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and Tampa Bay. Now, we know what time it is. Eagles trying to keep that momentum, but Tampa Bay ain't probably having none of that. We're going to talk about this pup. We finna dive into the offense, the defense, key players, and who I got taking the dub on this one. Let's get into it. This right here for the G's and the OGs. But you already know what to do. But if you're new to the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. But real quick, man, we're going to jump into this offensive comparison, man. Let's go ahead and jump into that. Let's start off with the offensive side of the ball, man. Philly out here putting up 411 yards a game, ranked second in the league. Tampa Bay struggling right now with about 277 yards per game, sitting at 26th. Eagles got 8 offensive touchdowns, while Tampa only got about 7. I mean, come on, man. They ain't really keeping up with us, and y'all really know that. Y'all know that, man. That's why I think the Birds get this dub, but we're going to talk about it. When it comes to the pass game, Philly has averaged about 243 yards per game, while Tampa Bay sitting at about 186. But what's really good, you know what I mean, with the Eagles in that ground game, Eagles are averaging about 167 rushing yards per game. Man, we really putting the work in, man. While Tampa Bay is getting about 91 yards per game. Look, man, Saquon is holding it down for us, and that's no cap. No cap at all. My guy has been putting on, man. Without him, I don't think the Philadelphia Eagles would have had the success. But let's talk about the defensive side. The Birds look the best, man. I've seen it a while versus the Saints. You know, plenty of confidence in this group. I got to ride with the Birds, man. Eagles giving up about 1,018 yards total, sitting at about 22nd. Tampa Bay is a little bit worse than that with 1,114 yards. They rank 28th. Neither defense is perfect, but in my opinion, Philly got the slight edge. Let's talk about the pass defense. You know, Eagles allowing 204 yards a game. Tampa getting torched at 233 a game. When it comes to the run game, it's almost even. Eagles allowing about 134 yards and Tampa Bay letting up about 137. So if we can control the ball and keep Tampa Bay on their heels, game over. We sparking them. And we going into the bye with a dub. Let's talk about quarterbacks. Jalen Hurts got 772 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions. Fact of the matter is, bro got to clean up them turnovers, man. On the other side, Baker Mayfield only putting up 637 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 picks. He ain't doing that bad, but I do expect that to change against our defense. And coverage, the Birds have been solid on the ground. We got Saquon Barkley, man. He been tearing it up. He got 351 rushing yards, 5.6 yards a carry, and 4 touchdowns. Saquon is the best running back in the NFL, just as we thought he would be. Blame it on the Giants, man. Rashad White only got about 66 yards, 2.1 yards per carry, and no touchdowns. Tampa better pray White steps up, or it's going to be a long, long night for them. Tampa does have another running back on the roster. His name is Bucky Irvin, who has been playing better than White, in my opinion. You know, I don't want to forget about that. I do think, you know, that he is a good running back. Let's talk about the next man up. Dallas Goedert and Jahan Dotson combining, for only 253 yards and 0 touchdowns. Goedert was a monster last week, man. He was a mesh demon. Tampa's Godwin and Evans got a combined 373 yards and 5 total touchdowns. That's the one area we got to watch out for, man. Evans and Godwin be going off. But our secondary is ready for the task at hand. I got full trust in those guys. Let's talk about the intangibles and the X factors. My dog, Saquon Barkley, the man to watch. Not just running the ball, catch out the backfield. He going to keep their defense guessing. For Tampa, is Mike Evans. He's a vet. He takes care of his body. He always come prepared. And if you don't lock him up, he could get something done. He can do some damage. So I'm hoping to see Quignon on him. I hope that, this will be a great test for him. Let's talk about the coaching real quick, man. Both coaches, bringing something a little different to the table. Nick Sirianni, man, in my opinion, he got a lot to prove. And a win like this would look really good on his resume, if you know what I'm talking about. Todd Bowles has been BTA lately, man. He's a player's coach, defensive mind, but will that defense be enough to stop us? I don't think so. Can't just blitz us no more like he did in the past, because Jalen has improved this season versus the blitz. So this will be a great test to show everybody that Jalen Hurts is ready. Jalen Hurts is ready. On the injury side, we might be without some big names. Devontae Smith, he's out. Lane questionable. We're going to find out, what we're going to do there. I ain't going to lie. We could use them, but if we have to rest them, I'm definitely cool with it too. It's not going to be the best conditions for the game. It's not going to be it's going to be raining out there. A lot of injuries around this league so far this year. We need them boys healthy for the long stretch ahead. That's just my opinion. I know a lot of people don't feel like that, but it is what it is. Tampa Bay, they ain't that much better off in the injury department. Antoine Whitfield Jr. and Khalid Kancey both out, and a few others are banged up. Look, man, I hate injuries, but they're a part of the game. Real quick, man, before we get up out of here, let's talk about my final predictions. Now, I got the Eagles taking this one, man, 38-17. Even without some key players in the lineup, I still think we too much for Tampa Bay. Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, and Dallas Goedert gonna handle business. Plus the bye week coming up, they looking to get this W and stay healthy for the grind ahead. Look, man, real quick, I want to talk about this Hassan Reddick deal, man. As for Hassan Reddick, I've been hearing the rumors that he's cool with coming back to Philly. Look, I love to see how we pull something off, but I'm not holding my breath. If we can make something happen, bet. Thank you, Howie Roseman. We've been begging for this. But look, man, my goal is to let's stay focused on winning this game and, cultivating the players that we have. That's what I want to do. But look, man, we're going to get into it. We're going to be live, but that's all for today. Look, man, y'all drop y'all predictions in a comment and let me know what y'all think. This is going to be a cakewalk for the Birds, in my opinion. Or could Tampa give us a run? We don't know yet. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all turn your notification bells on so you never miss a video. Look, man, stay locked into the Diamond Cruise Sports Podcast, man. Until next time, I'm out.
Yeah, I got some diamonds on me dancing, looking like they prancing. Always on my BI, we talking about expansion. Looking at a mansion, open up the benches, hanging off the blicket, empty out the sticky, shooting like I'm jamming. Chipwood, this good, sorry that I'm this hood.